The world never sleeps. Midnight. Stars speckle the darkness with beads of light. A cockroach skitters across the kitchen floor to snatch a forgotten breadcrumb. In the backyard, a spider weaves an intricate design on the fence. Winged insects dance and flicker in the porch light. Day and night, small creatures are busy working, eating, hunting, hiding. Deep in the night, moonlight fills in open spaces, mirroring the sun's light. A female house centipede and her offspring have been living behind the damp basement sink. Now the larvae have grown and are ready to leave. They scatter in all directions, trying to find a tasty morsel. A cockroach, a silverfish, maybe some fly larva. Just before dawn, moonflowers soak in the last of the moonlight, while peonies and poppies sleep on, their soft petals tucked inside. Chirp, chirp! A cricket calls from a wondrous spot that makes his sound resonate. But when the sun rises, he will grow quiet and fall into slumber in his temporary home. Sunrise. The sun peeks through tree branches, illuminating leaves and waking birds. The spider tides up after nibbling a moth it captured during the night. Before turning in for the day, the spider carefully rolls in its web. Early morning, beads of dew dazzle the grass, stems, and leaves, but then mysteriously disappear into the air. A tiny egg hatches beneath the surface of a pond. The life of a dragonfly begins. Breathing through its gills, the nymph and its newly hatched siblings make their way through the pond, searching for food. The dragonfly nymph passes treaties of tadpoles. Once it has molted and gotten bigger, it will be ready to catch and eat one. Right now, it will settle for tiny water fleas. Mid-morning, sunflowers stretch toward the day start, while other flowers open. A creature was once a caterpillar is ready to emerge as something else. After hanging from a tree branch and blowing gently with the wind, it has completed its change. The chrysalis thins and splits open, revealing folded art. The new life inside pushes free. Now a butterfly, the creature works a potion from its body to its wings. At last it can flutter, it can flash its wings, it can fly. Noon, the sun suspended high in the sky erases shadows and dries the soil. A loveliness of ladybugs is enjoying lunch. Little acids that pepper a crop of soybeans, but the feast might end early. A barn swallow flies overhead, also interested in eating. Before it grabs a little ladybug, it notices the creature's polka dots and flies away without snacking. Mid-afternoon, the petals of a hibiscus flower crinkle and shiver, thirsty from the heat of the day. A forager bee has been busy since morning gathering sweet nectar. Now she rests a moment before flying home, where she'll pass her nectar to house bees. In the hive, they will change the liquid into thick honey. Late afternoon, the sky pushes away clouds and mimics the color of the sea. Wiggle, wiggle, an earthworm burrows through the cool soil. The day is too hot and dry to be above ground. The worm squirms deeper and deeper. A rotted apple has worked its way down to the world beneath the ground. The worm takes small bites, slowly turning the apple back into earth. Early evening, light skyscrapers' shadows become lengthy, stretching farther and farther across the ground as the sun drifts lower in the sky. Shoo! A fly zooms out of the house where it has been trapped all day. As it tries to warm itself in the luring sun, it feels a breeze. A predator is zeroing in. The fly bolts out of a dragonfly's reach and lands on a melon flower. What a perfect luck! Sunset. Strokes of pink stain the sky. A slight breeze cools the air. After 2 summers in the water, a mayfly emerges onto land. Wings at last! But there isn't much time. She passes other insects, snacking on leaves, berries, and even a fallen ice cream cone. But the mayfly doesn't eat. Food doesn't matter now. She's searching for other fun. The twilight gets darker. There was so little time. At last, she finds a cloud of male mayflies. Quickly, she flies back into the water. Nightfall. Stars begin to show their faces. 1, 2, 3, then thousands. A male lightning bug blinks once and waits for a female lightning bug to respond. He blinks again. She blinks back. It's midnight again. The cockroach comes back out of hiding to discover new treasures. The spider spins a fresh design on the fence to capture another meal. Small winged creatures flitter and bask in the nearby porch light. Night and day, day and light, wings flutter, insects nibble, eggs hatch, and the world never sleeps.